Today, and what the hell was I doing? Do I currently have it selected, actually? Brock flower and Xanderroot. Okay, so I can trust that. I remember how this works. I think all the little... Huh. I had to remember how the compass works. I think the little triangles are points of interest I can discover, and the blinking... Huh. That was a sound effect. Ooh. I briefly thought that maybe all the quests that I have right now might be in my compass at once, but I'm trying to remember, can you follow a bunch of them at the same time? Either way, I think I only have one of them followed right now, so I guess that would be the only one that is there. That was quite the audio cue a minute ago. Out there. I keep trying to press J or I to open specific menus instead of hitting tab to open the all menus thing. Field hand, oh, suave gambler hat, +1 perception. Okay. Why not? Maybe I can open the map actually to see. Oh, that's way the hell out there. Okay, let's go to the one on my left at least then. Oh my goodness. I really can't just go at it too. Yeah, it looked like I was gonna go way out of my way and skip right past a nearby objective just to get over there. I think you can judge how far away they are based on how they're blinking. So I must have just missed my opportunity to get that information correctly at the beginning. Not gonna lie, kind of a gnarly face.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Because my strength score, or because my rad haircut? Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Goodbye.
Happy trails!
That's our entire convo. How many stars is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is 12. Looked uneven for some reason, then 13. Like them original colonies and whatnots. Remember how useful scrap metal is necessarily? A. That'll take some getting used to. I guess A is right there. Oh, something's over here. Owned. I am stronger than a dumb little bug. Oh, I'm so powerful. Oh, colorful. Whoa! Not gonna lie, that was startling. One, it like teleported at me kinda, but also like when I killed it and that cutscene started, I thought I died. I'm gonna be honest. If you have not played a Fallout game recently, but have played other video games, suddenly cutting to a slow motion animation of something, that just screams, oh, I just died. Like in any other game, that's you dying. Friend? Ah! You are hard to see. Oh, there's another one. Not exactly feeling like the coolest dude right now, gonna be totally honest. Kicking all of these little guys' asses. You think you're tough shit? Being a bug? Cringe. Big bugs are cringe. Should have been born not a bug. Bobby pin. That is the lockpicking item that I am not good at using because I'm not good at that. Literally not even good enough to try. So it goes. Can you actually use wrenches, or are they generics? Nonsense filler items. They all say empty. I'm not good enough to use either of these devices. This is gonna be different. I'm used to, like, slavishly picking the stats that let me open up everything all the time in these kinds of games, no matter what. I need a recap. What the fuck am I looking for here? I don't see it. I don't know what to tell you guys. Where the fuck is it? Is it this? We're off to a rough start. Oh, jalapenos. That's not what I'm looking for. What if I just never talk to her again out of embarrassment, and then I never have to face my mistakes? Have you thought about that, game? I don't understand how I could be messing this up. Oh, fuck. Wow, okay. Welcome back to the decade of video games where they were brown. Wow, it was right there and I just was not seeing it at all. Color contrast, y'all. It's not just a concept. It's helpful game design. Holy shit. When you see it, you see it. But up until then, it's like the most baffling thing. Like, where is it hiding? I don't think I'm gonna be the best herb gathering type in this run. Oop. That maze belongs to somebody. Is that an angry scorpion? That's an angry— it's a rad scorpion! It's a bark scorpion. Eh. I don't want to get close. Seems like a bad time for me. No thank you. Oop. Bloat flies. Oh, I totally just got sent right to where I died, didn't I? Oh, they have ranged attacks. I forgot. That's what I look like. Thanks for the reminder. Is this where I was buried? Right there. With Vegas there in the background. Who left this lantern here, though? That is totally the intention of that quest, isn't it? Yeah. What is down there? Is it a huge scorpion? Yep, that is. Big old keep out signs. So they wanted you to have freedom, so they opened up the idea that you can go wherever you want at the beginning. But, you know, if you do accept the optional quest at the beginning, and then it's optional spin-off, I guess, then you end up actually being sent directly to where the opening cutscene happened. So it's made easy to discover, but not something that they directly drag you to immediately. Here's something to check. A reminder. Fast travel! Gotta remember that, or this is gonna be a much longer playthrough. Probably not the most graceful fall.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Healing powder. Gives you herbal sickness, but it gives you 1 health for 18 seconds. Is that even good? Gecko steak. Rads +1, HP 3 for 10 seconds. There will be consequences. Oh, exit is exit here.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Doggy. What you barking at? Ghosts? Is area haunted? Well, this will save us a lot of time. Should have done that at the beginning of the little travel bit I did too.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
What are you up to, NCR? Oh, he's gone. Well, he's a prick. You over here being threatened? You know, I do have a small knife, so you're about to take care of all your problems.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Well, you sure gave that information up real quick to somebody you just met. What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
That guy wasn't NCR. He used to be, but he's just wearing the jacket, basically. Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Never mind.
All right.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
This tutorial dialogue, kind of rough to say in character. What if I help the powder gangers? I say to the person that'll be mad at me. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. You know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Where am I hearing music from, then? Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
You want me to look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Be careful out there.
We'll see if I can fix that then. That's like what I'm good at, supposedly. It's not here. Weapons, apparel, aid. It's only a weapon repair kit. So, where's the radio? Weapon repair kit. Oops. Did I just repair my weapon or something? I hope, because apparently clicking uses immediately. There wasn't even like a select moment, so I guess it must just automatically get used on what you're currently holding. Am I? What am I missing here? Miscellaneous? Busted radio. The radio at the prospector station in Goodsprings was broken by a visiting Great Khan. Trudy has offered to pay you if you can fix it. R is challenges? Okay. I'll try going outside to the repair bench. Is this like a repair quest? Guess I can turn these gecko hides into belts, and that's like okay for my like income if I can sell them. I can disintegrate pistols and get the game excited apparently. Crafty, look at me go. Crafty veteran, wow. I just did so much crafting that I crafted several entire milestones. Alright, I may need to cave. And just Google this. Examine it to fix it, which will happen automatically as long as your repair skill is at least 20. If it is, the repair will be fixed. Then all you have to do is speak to Trudy. And, oh. I thought it said I received a broken radio.
Howdy.
Like in my inventory. An examination of the radio's internal components reveals that several parts and connectors were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. It should be fairly simple to repair. Fairly simple repair job to get it working again. Boop. There we go. Dangerous copyright music. Run away! Run away! Run away! Taking it she's gone because it's nighttime right now. which is probably the perfect time to sneak out a guy what needs to get snuck out. It's also maybe incentive to make the music even quieter. This game's full of copyright music that I need to worry about, so it's best if I'm drowning it out with my commentary. I could just mute it entirely, but it kind of feels nice to have, like, kind of an atmosphere sometimes. Even if we have to be careful with it. Alright, so I'll come back and talk to Trudy later. It looks like the place closed because it's late. I'm happy I googled that because it was gonna that was gonna be a difficult piece of confusion to untangle with me just misunderstanding what was happening there, because I thought it said I received a radio, and it might have meant like you received this objective or something, but I thought the radio was in my inventory and I had to repair it somehow in my inventory.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
What are the rules of Caravan?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
This is hilariously clunky as an interaction. I walk in, he's pointing a gun at me because he fears for his life. And he's like, Shh, and I'm like, I'm not your enemy. And then, oh shit, my bad. You want to play cards? Like 0 to just 100 to 0 real quick. Where can I find more cards?
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale too.
Let's play.
Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
You say that, but I may have not been fully paying attention. I'm not great at listening to explanations of rules. What the fuck am I looking at? I don't think I understand what I'm doing. He gave me a holodeck, but it didn't pop up and say... it didn't pop up for me to read the instructions. I'm now hitting W and all of the arrow keys a lot. Just trying to make this end. Holy shit, this is way more involved than I usually think a card game in this situation is. I need to go back and learn how to play it from scratch. Uh-oh, can I not do this one? Discard card? Discard track? Cancel. Is it like solitaire rules about where you can play it? Can you play it on their side? What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, you know what? I give up. Let's not subject people to this anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I leave? Okay, fuck. Data? Caravan decks are comprised of at least 30 cards from one or more traditional... That was a horrible that was a terrible, like, interface and controls for a card game, by the way. That just felt bad to try to play on keyboard and mouse. Of at least 30 cards from one or more traditional playing card sets. The deck may have any number of cards of any type that suits player's strategy, although it cannot have duplicate cards from the same set. For example, the King of Spades from a set A and a King of Spades from set B deck is acceptable, but more than one King of Spades from set A would be illegal. They can't be exact duplicates. Caravans played when with two players building 3 opposing piles or caravans of numbered cards. The goal is to outbid your opponent's caravan with the highest value of numbered cards without being too light, under 21, or overburdened, over 26. So you have to be as close to 26 as possible, basically, right? Game begins when with each player taking 8 cards from their deck and placing either one numerical card or ace on each caravan. Players may not discard during this initial round. Once both players have started their 3 caravans, each player may do one of the following each on their turn. Play 1 card and draw a new card from his or her deck. Discard 1 card from their hand and draw a new card from his or her deck. Disband one of their 3 caravans by removing all the cards from the pile. Caravans have a direction, either ascending or descending numerically, and a suit. The suit is determined by the first card placed in the caravan, the direction by the second. All subsequent cards must continue the numerical direction or match the suit of the previous card. Numerical direction? Cards of the same numerical value cannot be placed in sequence. What is a sequence of numbers? They're going up or down numerically. They're either rising or falling. So me skipping to that high number broke it. Cards of the same numerical value cannot be played in sequence, regardless of suit. Face cards can be attached to numeric cards in any caravan and affects them in various ways. Card values. Joker, played against Ace. Oh fuck, it's gonna become a lot, isn't it? Played against Ace, 2 to 10. Effects change based on whether it's an ace or a numbered card. Multiple Jokers may be played on the same card. Ace, value of 1. Jokers played on aces remove all other non-face cards of the ace's suit from the table. A Joker played on ace of spades removes all spades except face cards. This sounds complicated. 2 to 10, listed value. Jokers played on these cards remove all other cards of this value from the table. A Joker played on a 4 of hearts removes all the 4s from the table. Jack, played against ace. 2 10. Removes that card along with any face cards attached to it. Jack removes Queen played against ace 2 to 10 reverses the current direction of the hand and changes the current suit of the hand. Multiple queens may be played on the same card. I'm not going to remember all this. This is so many specific rules. Reverses the current direction of the hand. King played against ace 2 to 10 adds value of that card again. A king played on a 9 adds 9 to the hand. So they were not worth 10s at all. Multiple kings can be played on the same card for a multiplicative effect. A king... 4 plus king equals 8. 4 plus 2 kings equals 16. A player's caravan is considered sold when the value of its cards is over 20 and under 27. The other player may still outbid by increasing the value of their opposing pile while staying within the 21 to 26 range. When each of the 3 competing caravans has sold, the game is over. In the event that one of the 3 caravans' values are tied between players, the game continues until all 3 caravans have sold. The player with 2 or more sales wins the pot. How do you sell? Just anytime it's between when you have 21 to 26. Okay, I'll try it again. It's a lot. Or he can go to sleep. In the middle of our conversation.
Sure.
If you wake me up to play Caravan, I will fucking kill you. Surely I just run out of cards eventually, right? A Joker immediately. I'm gonna try to do descending caravans. So the ascending and descending are just numbers, right? So face cards don't seem to count as numbers. I can use this to take this particular one to... Oh, you only play face cards to the side. Take this one to 20. This should take this one to 26, which is like a winning caravan, right? Also a 26? No, because you can't go back. You can't go back. Cancel. I already forgot how jokers worked. $26. I win! There you go. Imagine knowing the rules to a game you play. We did it. Small victories.